Oh, I've been waiting to show you this, and I've been waiting to see this as well. I've only got about 3 hours with the TV, so there's not much time to watch it and film. So it's not really a review of Samsung's 8K top-of-the-line beast for 2021. It's more of a first impression. The first thing you notice is the near invisible bezel. On an 85-inch screen, it really is spectacular. It's Samsung's Infinity display. It comes at a cost, but at the end of the video, I'll tell you how to save big dollars here. The sides have an industrial finish, the One Connect box is attachable, and of course it is 8K resolution, certified by the 8K Association and CEA. For 8K, you need a minimum of 50 megabits per second down, and during this session, the connection wasn't fast enough to watch 8K on YouTube. But take my word for it, full resolution 8K source video is absolutely breathtaking on the QN900. So what about all that 4K content? I might be wearing an AC/DC t-shirt, but I'm also a massive fan of Blackpink, thanks to my grown-up daughters messing with my YouTube profile. The group's videos use real sets and they pop with colour, just great for TV reviews. You'll be blown away by music videos on the QN900. Movies? Most people just want the TV to work out of the box when it comes to feature films. That's why the intelligent mode button is there. Overall, the interface is similar to Samsung smart TVs that you've used over recent years. For most content, intelligent mode works out just fine for most people, but filmmaker mode is probably the best way to go. And it's good to know you can still play around with the colour and motion settings if you need to. As for sport, no problem there either. The viewing angle is outstanding at 45 degrees, you're not missing out on colour reproduction or contrast. Even wider is fine, and this should be the case. An 85-inch 8K TV should be watchable from almost anywhere in the room. Black levels, the best I've seen on an LED TV. There's nothing more hideous than an edge-lit TV that gives you that greyed out appearance when it should be black. You won't have that problem with this TV. Thousands of mini LEDs allow Samsung to control more zones, and in space scenes, that is vital. And here's the big difference. Samsung's Quantum Mini LED is 1/40th of the thickness of a standard Samsung LED. Now, by replacing the traditional Samsung LED module lens with a micro layer, engineers can not only have more precise light control, the whole panel becomes thinner too. It really is a massive change with Mini LED. Blooming around text, white on black wasn't an issue. Star fields, especially up-resed to 8K, look brilliant. And that's a lot of pixels to move around, so the processor has to be up to the task, and I'm happy to say in my interaction with the TV, it was. This TV is bright. I mean really bright. Great for big, naturally lit Australian homes. And if you'll pardon the pun, this is where Samsung shines. So in many areas, this TV spanks some of the best OLED models. OLEDs still have the best blacks, but a good TV is the sum of its parts. A win in one area doesn't mean victory overall. I've got to say the remote is fantastic as well. This is the solar powered remote control, so no more batteries, and it doesn't need the sun to recharge. You can just use television light to do the same thing. Ambient lighting does the trick, so very clever. So there it is. What do you think? The Samsung QN900, you'll pay $13,999 in Australia. That's the recommended retail price. I'm sure you'll find it cheaper, and after a couple of months, this always happens, these TVs get cheaper at the point of sale in a store. And just as I was putting the finishing touches to this video, right on cue, the prices dropped. Here's what you'll find at JB Hi-Fi. This alert came through today. The QN900 85-inch is now $11,995, but the smart move is the QN800 85-inch. It's $3,000 cheaper. You do give up that Infinity display, but if you're fine with a bigger bezel, great value right there for 85-inch. What do I think of it? Haven't had enough time to make a definitive decision. It looks beautiful. I mean, this thing on a wall at 85 inches with great blacks is incredible to look at. The picture looks pretty good so far. I'd like to see some more sport, some more motion, but I haven't had the bandwidth or the time today to go through that. So I'll reserve my decision on what I think of the motion. Because it is an 8K panel, and even though it's 85 inches, the sport has to look good. But from what I can see so far, it is an exceptional TV. I look forward to digging deeper into what this 8K television has to offer down the track. See you soon. You'll find all the key specs at imagematrix.tech.